All right, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there, spreading this truth like wildfire with all sincerity. And shalom to the real, to the actually shalom to the Israelite foreigners who look like the other nations, but the Spirit bears witness with our spirit that they're the children of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, and shalom. The Spirit bears witness with our spirit that these Israelite foreigners, speckled birds, that they're the children of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And shalom to the real sisters out there. All right, I want to get into the subject of this live, which is Esau's maxxxination, brown shirt squad. You know, Esau. You know. Esau's puppet, one of Esau's top puppets, VP Kamala with the Triple K Harris herself, telling people to harass those who haven't taken the vaccine yet. You know, if you haven't taken the Maxine Waters yet, I ain't talking about that senator. If you haven't taken that yet, a vaccine yet, you know, then Kamala Harris says that these people, you know, they should harass you. You know, these pro maxers should harass you. You know, and let me get that article, cause one of the elders, I believe one of the elders posted it, you know, because you could, or posted it on YouTube. And hold on. So I should be able to look it up as well. Kamala Harris, on people who don't want to get vaccinated. Mobilizing more people to get the jab. See what this bitch said. This fucking bitch right here. Over a decade of research. Bitch, you are lying through your fucking teeth. And you fucking know it too. There was no fucking pandemic a decade ago. Shit, you lying through your fucking teeth, bitch. Damn. I didn't find where she said that though. Where she's basically telling motherfuckers to peer pressure each other to get the jab. Hold on, let me look it up where the brother brought it out. Now, see what they did. They basically kicked me out of my life and shit. Quick as fuck, too. But let me get into this article let me get into this article that the brother brought out. Kamala encourages so-called leftist whatever, man. They for the left. They on the left hand. They on the left wing of the eagle, whatever. To knock on, left wing, right wing, same eagle though. But yeah, so the brother just posted I believe he's a regular brother, could be elder, I'm not sure. But the brother just posted posted weirdos, because that's what they are, to knock on doors, harass people to get vaccinated. WH Press Secretary Psaki admits kids being bribed with Xboxes in exchange for taking the jab. Speaking in Atlanta Tuesday, KK Kamala, there you go, Harris urged leftists, quote unquote, right, volunteers to go. Well, they are on the left-hand side, but even right wingers is on the left-hand side. But yeah. Anyways, urging those volunteers, and let volunteers go knocking on people's doors and harass them into getting vaccinated, giving advice on what to say if they express resistance. For example, if you knock on a door and someone says, quote unquote, they don't have time to get the jab because people are busy, they're just trying to make it through the day, or they say that pharmacies are never open when they do have time, well, let's address that, because now you can let them know that pharmacists across the country are keeping doors open for 24 hours on Fridays in June, including today, Harris said. We need to make people where they are. Some folks are working 2 jobs. Harris continued adding, saying, quote unquote, what if they say they can't miss works? Well, you could tell them that their employees across the country were offering paid time leave, paid time off, actually, for their employees to get vaccinated, jabbed up. And he want to encourage and challenge more employers to do the same. Harris continued, claiming that the government arranged to get free childcare organized. Yeah, no thanks. Now you don't want that. And to get rides on maxxxination centers for people when it's easy to say but likely a bureaucratic nightmare to actually organize. Meanwhile, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki admitted that the government has inked a deal to give children free shit in exchange for them taking a shot. Quote unquote, we're working with the private sector as well. As you all know, Microsoft is giving away Xboxes at boys and girls clubs. Walgreens is giving out $25 to anyone who get vaccinated before July the 4th, Psaki said. Clearly, the administration don't believe it's going to meet its goal of having 70% of Americans vaccinated by July 4th, and is resorting to knock and harass and handing out bribes to kids to try to get it done. God, and that's what, when Esau, he's going to do whatever is necessary to get people to take the potion, man. He's going to do whatever is necessary. He's going to bribe you. He's going to send fucking brown shirts to harass you and shit. You do whatever, man. And soon enough, Esau's getting desperate. And soon enough, he's going to make it mandatory to get that shit. And he's using your people who you think are your homies, man. You know, people who you think are all right, people they're your neighbors. They wouldn't, and they're pretty chill. They wouldn't do some shit like that. They're laid back, right? They wouldn't stick their nose in your business and shit. Your woman may use your woman to get you to do it. May use your for you few sincere sisters out there, your man who have a man, your man, and who's worldly. You may use him. May use your family, your parents, your sisters, your aunties, your uncles, your sisters, your brothers, your aunties, your uncles, even your kids, to get you to take the juice. Esau's going all out. He's doing whatever it takes to get you to take the jab. And let me get hold on, I'll give him. Let me get hey, because this is a part of that basically the jab, all that is a part of Esau preparing the way, preparing the masses for the hour of temptation. And let me get Revelation 13 and 16, and he calls it, which when you're looking at Greek word, it means prepare. And he calls it both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their hand or in their foreheads, and it's going to lead to this. Verse 7, and no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Because that's like a part of the infrastructure. Esau will use regular people, will pay them to do shit like this. Just like, right, Esau basically provided a model. Basically, also a Hitler's Germany and shit that was like, hold on. That was like a prototype, bro. It's like China is. It's like a prototype for the New World Order and shit. Like, one thing they did was they used brown shirts. They used regular people to push their agenda, man. And let me get it's a, that's why that's one of Satan's devices. That's why you can't be ignorant of Satan's devices. So you can basically stay hip and stay woke, in real sense, not like these half woke people out here that claim to be woke to Satan's devices. Which in Satan just means that adversary for newcomers. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant of this devil's devices, man. because the Most High Yahweh gives us an unction to know all things. An unction from the Holy One. 1 John 2:20. But ye have an unction from the Holy One, and ye know all things. We're supposed to, like, basically study this shit. Study to show thyself approved. Let me get that. Call out Yahweh Shemi Al Shaddai. We have that unction. Minds have been opened up to this as well, so we can know all that we need to know. And let me get a study to show thyself approved. And let me get right to where it's at. 2 Timothy 2:15. Hey, Kala, how about Shimei Shaba Shimmer that's just Salaki, that's the spirit, I landed right on that page where it was at 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved unto power Yahweh, a workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. So, we're supposed to know about all this as well, so that we can measure the times diligently when they they're rolling this shit out, we can, the more they're doing it, we can tell that the end is near, man, that final hour of temptation is near. Let me get be not ignorant of any matter. Ecclesiasticus 5:15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small. You're not supposed to be ignorant. And here's why, because let Satan should take advantage of you, man. Because this devil stay plotting. This devil's their heart is deep. Let me get it. Psalms 80:64. Their heart is deep. Probably other scripture. Their heart is deep. Psalm 64:6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of everyone is deep, and my heart is deep. These conspiracies, they're very intricate, man. That's why when you look into Esau's conspiracies, it's compared to going down a rabbit hole. Because they're very intricate, man. They're very thought out. They encourage themselves. Let me get it. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. Hold on. Okay, yeah. From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, verse 2. Verse 3, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. Verse 4, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. So only do they shoot at him and fear not. Verse 5, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? And they search out iniquities. Verse 6, they accomplish diligent search, both inward thought and the heart of their mind, the lob is deep. And also they don't sleep yet lest they cause one of the righteous to fall. They sleep not. Proverbs 4:16. Let me get it. Proverbs 4. Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, lest they cause some to fall. Verse 17, for they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. So what these devils do, man, the violent man, let me get it. They trying to depopulate majority of the world, man, especially Jake, the violent man. Let me get let me get Psalms 104:4. And that's Esau right there, man. Speaking of Esau, our adversary who is a violent man, he came, bro. Psalms 104:4. Salakia is actually 140:4. Psalms 140:4. Verse 1. I'm going to start there. Deliver me, O Yahweh, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man. Verse 2. Which imagine mischiefs in their heart. Continually are they gathered together for war. Verse 3. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Adder's poison is under their lips. Salah. Verse 4. Keep me, O Yahweh, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man who hath proposed to overthrow my goings. Verse 5. The proud hid a snare for me in cords. They have spread a net to the wayside. They have set gins for me. Salah. This is a snare. It's a trap. It's a gin, man. Not constantly coming up with it, man. Oh yeah, let's use their own people. Let's use their own people, not only snitch on them, but to also harass them too. Also harass them too. Walk up to your door and tell you to take the jab. And harass you. And then you say, no, like, I don't want to because this and that. Okay. Then they come with that, that bullshit fucking excuse. If you come to them with truth, like, nah, because it contains nanotechnology, it contains fucking aborted baby parts. It contains horseshoe crab blood and shit, and it alters your DNA through your mRNA. And I'm gonna take that. You be put down. As a subversive and shit. Matter of fact, that reminds me of a law of something that Esau did try to do way back. That's what they're trying to do today. Subversive Activities Act of 1950. Okay. This is modern day McCarthyism. When you look into that, this is what it was. Approved September 23rd, 1950 to protect the U.S. against certain un-American. They call this un-American, by the way, if you don't take the jab. Hold on. And hold on, Akim. Hold on. And subversive activities by requiring registration of, well, then it was the communist organizations for other purposes be cited as the Internal Security Act, the McCarran Internal Security Act. They're doing some similar shit to that, man. You know, instead telling people gotta watch the anti-maxxers. You know, people don't want to take the jab and harass them too. And let me get brown shirts as well. And going into what they did. Brown shirts. You know, this is what they're bringing here. They're bringing the brown shirts here. Having motherfuckers snitch on you. We're not taking the vaccine. That's why I call them maxxxination brown shirts. That's what they're doing. They're coming at you for not taking it. Yeah. Ah, shit. Maxxxination brown shirts. Hold on. Shit. Fuck. Like that was all like a test run. Like even though a lot of shit that they did was like overly hyped up and shit, you know, still, you know, it was used as like a model for what they gonna do over here.